Hello! So today I'm going to be ranking all the songs from the Eurovision 2026 edition. Okay, so guys, this is my personal opinion. Don't take any offense in what I say. First up, we have Albania. Although I like the song, it's not my favorite. Last year, Albania was my personal winner. Zierm, I loved the song. However, this year I was a bit disappointed because the song is not my vibe. Therefore, for now, I'm going to rank it in top 20. Okay, now we have Armenia. So, Armenia, I like the song. It's very upbeat and catchy. However, I don't listen to it quite often. I only listen to it if it plays on the Eurovision playlist. So, therefore, I don't think it's quite my favorite entry. So, therefore, I'm going to put it next to Albania. Although I'm going to put Armenia next to Albania for now, I think that I prefer Albania's song because I listen to it more often. Okay, Australia. I love Australia's entry. Her voice, Delta, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I think it would be winner material because her voice is amazing, and I'm sure that the performance is going to be excellent as well. So for now, I'm going to put it as my personal winner. Okay, so up next we have Austria. I don't listen to this song at all. In fact, I had to listen to it again to remember which song this is. Um, so therefore, for now, I'm going to put it in my top 25. However, I think it might get even lower, and I might put it in the non-qualifier. Okay, up next we have Azerbaijan. I don't like the song. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I never listen to it. And again, I only listen to the song if it plays on the playlist. I don't skip it, but I don't really like it. So for that reason, I think I might put this in the non-qualifier. Now we have Belgium. So this is another song that I don't really like. I'm sorry. I think it's quite forgettable if you compare it with the rest of the songs in this year's competition. So therefore, I think I'm gonna put it in a non-qualifier. However, I think I prefer Belgium to Azerbaijan. So therefore, I'm going to put Belgium before Azerbaijan. Okay, next up we have Bulgaria, Bangaranga. Um, I must admit the song is very memorable. As soon as I saw Bulgaria, I know it's Bangaranga. However, I'm not a fan of the song. I think it's too repetitive, way too repetitive. Sometimes I vibe to the song, and sometimes I skip it from the playlist because I think it's too repetitive, and for some reason I don't really enjoy the song. For that reason, right now I think I'm gonna put it in my top 25 because although it's not my favorite, I think it's memorable enough to not be in the non-qualifier position. Okay, now we have Croatia. I really enjoy the song. I admit I haven't listened to it enough because usually I listen to more upbeat songs, up-tempo music. However, I really like it. I think their voices together is quite magical. It sounds quite magical, and yeah, I really enjoy it. So for this reason, I'm going to put it in top 10. Okay, now we have Cyprus. I love Jalla. Jalla is one of my favorite entries this year. I listen to it so much, so much. I listen to it on repeat. So I will definitely put it in my top 10. Um, and yeah, I hope Cyprus does well this year because I really love their song. Okay, now we have my country, Malta. So I'm a bit biased because I am Maltese. As you can see from my shirt, I'm a very proud Maltese person and I love Malta. I support Malta and Eurovision every year. Even if I don't really like the song, I always support my country, Malta. And I'm very proud of Aiden. I admit I wasn't the biggest fan of the song when I first heard it, but the more I listen to it, the more I like it. I listen to it quite a lot and I love singing to it. My favorite part, of course, is the Maltese, when he sings in Maltese. And I hope we qualify to the final and hopefully we do very well. And yeah, I love Bella. What can I say? I'm going to put it immediately, directly to my personal winner. So therefore, Australia, I'm sorry, you have to go down. My personal winner, of course, is Malta. I'm going to put Australia behind Cyprus. Now, the reason why, personally, I think Australia is more of a winning material song. Her voice, like I said, is so powerful, and the way she presents the song is quite amazing. I really enjoy it. However, Cyprus, I think I am more drawn to it and I listen to it more than I do Australia's. So for that reason, I'm going to put Cyprus in front of Australia. Okay, now we have Czech Republic. I'm sorry, I don't really like the song. I think it's quite boring and quite forgettable. I only remember the part where he says Crossroads, which is the title of the song. So therefore, I think I'm going to put it, hmm, either in my top 25 or my non-qualifier. I'm not sure. Looking at what I have in my top 25, I think Czech Republic for me is a non-qualifier. I don't really like the song. Up next, we have Denmark. So I like the song. However, it's not my favorite. I don't listen to it a lot. But I admit that whenever it plays on my playlist, I do enjoy listening to it. And Denmark is very high in the odds by the bookmakers, so I'm pretty sure that he's gonna do very well. However, it's not my favorite. For this reason, I'm gonna put it in my top 20. I think I'm gonna put it between Albania and Armenia. Now we have Estonia. So this song is getting lots of dislikes. Let's not say hate, okay? But it's getting lots of dislikes. Many people don't like it. The videos I've seen, many people are predicting that it's not going to qualify. It's not the best song, okay? It's not the best song, far from it. However, I don't hate it. So I'm gonna put it in my top 25. Now we have Finland, the personal winner by the bookmakers. I admit, at first, I wasn't getting the hype. Okay, the song is good, maybe it's a bit catchy. She has the violin, which I like, and it's very epic when she is playing the violin. But personally, I don't see why people are ranking it so high and saying that it will win Eurovision 2026. Um, so for this reason, I think I'm gonna put it in my top 20. I'm gonna put it between Albania and Denmark. Now, seeing where I'm ranking Albania, I don't hate the song nearly as much as I thought. I mean, I don't hate the song, but when I commented about how I feel towards it, I was saying it's just okay. Um, but yeah, I enjoy it. So I don't nearly dislike Albania's song as much as I thought because I think someone no, actually no. As I'm saying that I'm processing it, and no, I think Finland's song is better. Just because I listen to Albania's song more doesn't mean that it's better. I think Finland's song is better than Albania for sure. It's more catchy, it's more epic. Yeah, okay. Now we have France. Okay, another song which I don't really like. I think it's very overrated. Her voice is great. Okay, I give her that. But I think it's like a copycat of Nemo, suit and the tie, and singing like opera music. Basically like Nemo, but the female edition. So personally, don't hate on me. I don't really love France song. For now, I'm gonna put it in my top 25, and I think I'm gonna put it between Bulgaria and Austria. Now we have Georgia. Okay, I love this entry. I play it a lot. I sing to it a lot. It's quite repetitive. I admit it's a bit repetitive, maybe a bit too repetitive sometimes, but I think the song puts you immediately in a good mood and I really enjoy it. So, for sure, without thinking more, I'm gonna put it in my top 10. Yeah, I think that's a good position. Next up, we have Germany. So I'm happy that Germany finally has a better song than the previous years. However, it's not my favorite. I don't really listen to it. I only listen to it if it plays on the playlist. I don't skip it, but again, I think it's quite forgettable and it's not my favorite.
For that reason, I think I'm gonna put it in my top 25.
Okay, next up we have Greece, Ferto. I really enjoy the song. It's a bit crazy, it's a bit wacky, but I love these entries, and I think this is what like Eurovision is about.
For sure, it will go in my top 10.
Okay, now we have Israel. I'm deciding not to comment on this song, however, it will directly go to my non qualifier. Next up, we have Italy. I love Italy.
Um, Without even saying another word, I'm gonna immediately put it in my top 10.
I love singing to Per Sempre Sì. I love it. I love Italy. I love Italy. I'm learning Italian while I'm trying to. Um, mi piace molto, mi piace l'Italia, mi piace tutto. um, yeah, so I will put it in my top 10. I hope he does very well. I don't get why people were hating on it in the beginning. Before I heard the song, people were disliking it. They were saying, oh, another song deserved to win. No, Per Sempre Sì is amazing. I think after Malta, which is my country, I would personally prefer Italy to win. I don't think they will win this year, but yeah, I love their song. I love their entry. Okay, now we have Latvia. She has a beautiful voice. I really like her voice. However, it's not one of my favorites. I'm sorry, I don't really like it. Um, her voice is amazing, but like I said, the song is quite forgettable. And to be honest, when she's singing, it sounds a bit as if she's crying. I don't know what the song is about, so maybe it's quite emotional. It's not my favorite.
So I'm going to put it, let me see. I think I might put it here in my top 25, and I'm going to put Bulgaria in my top 20.
Okay, up next we have Lithuania. I don't hate the song. Like when I think of Lithuania and I see him, I immediately know which song I'm talking about. I don't have to go and listen to it again. However, I don't quite get it. I don't quite get why his skin is grey. I think it's trying too much. Like he's trying too much to gain attention. I feel like the song is not enough, so therefore he wanted to paint his skin grey to gain more attention from the viewers. That's how I personally feel. Don't attack me, okay? The song is not bad.
But yeah, it's not my favorite entry by far. So I think I'm going to put it in my top 10.
Okay, now we have Luxembourg. I don't get why this song is so underrated.
I personally really like it. Her voice is magical.
It's very soft. I feel like she looks like a princess, and I even like the violin part, although it's quite similar to Finland's one. But I really like it. I don't get why people are hating on it. Not hating on it, but people are. I feel like this is severely underrated. Um, and I hope she qualifies because I really enjoyed the song. Okay, now we have Moldova. This is another one of my favorite entries. Like I said, it's a bit wacky, it's a bit crazy. However, I like the song. It puts me in a good mood. And this year, I feel like I am preferring songs which put me in a good mood. They're more upbeat, they're more catchy.
So Moldova, I really like it. I think it's better than Luxembourg.
Maybe even better than Greece, if I'm going to be completely honest, and Georgia.
I'm gonna put it here. Yes. Yeah, between Croatia and Georgia. Because I love singing to it and I love the craziness in the song.
Okay, now we have Nova Zorra, Montenegro. Um, I admit the song is not one of my favorites. However, Montenegro is a country that tends to not do so well in Eurovision. So I'm happy for them that this year, they have a way better song than their previous entries. So for that reason, I hope they do very well. But personally, I don't really enjoy it. I don't really like it.
I think I'm gonna put it in my top. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in my top 25 between Estonia and Germany. I feel like this is like on the same level as Germany for me. So I don't know where I should put it. But yeah, these are like the same. So for that reason, I'm gonna put France in my top 20 now.
Okay, up next we have Norway. I admit I don't listen to this song as much. However, his voice is great. I love that he has so many tattoos, like I think that makes him stand out. And I love his performance in Norway's national final.
I think I'm gonna put it in my top 10. Let me see how many songs I have now. My top 10: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I can put another song. And I think I might even put it higher than Luxembourg. I'm gonna put Norway in my 8th place. I really enjoy it.
Okay, now we have Poland. I feel bad saying this, but this is another song that I don't really enjoy. I think it's quite forgettable. Her voice is good, but I don't think it's original by any means. So I'm expecting Poland to not do so well this year.
I think I'm gonna put it in my non. No, actually, seeing who's coming next, I'm gonna put it in my top. Hmm. Let me put it in my top, in my non-qualifier, but I'm going to put Belgium in my top 25. Yeah, but then that means that I have to move. Hmm. Something's not right. Let me see. 'Cause I feel like I don't really like this song as much. Don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put Austria in my top 20 for now, since I moved Belgium to top 25.
Now we have Portugal. I think Portugal every year is severely overrated. Sometimes they have, in my opinion, they have one of the worst songs in Eurovision, and they always seem to qualify. Unlike my country, Malta, which even if we have the best song ever, I feel like we always do very bad. So for that reason, Portugal, I'm sorry, but they have to go in my non-qualifier. I think this year their song is so boring. Like I never listen to it. I skip it. Um, and it's quite annoying to listen to because it's so boring. Really, it makes me want to go to sleep. I'm sorry if I'm being too harsh, but I really cannot stand when countries tend to do always so well at Eurovision, even if they don't have a great song.
For now, I'm gonna put it in my non-qualifier. I'm actually gonna put Czech Republic ahead of Poland because I think I prefer that.
Okay, now we have Romania. I love the song. I love Romania's entry.
I'm gonna put it in my top 10 between Greece and Norway. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it ahead of Greece because I listen to it more. Yeah, I love Romania's entry. It's quite catchy. I love singing to it.
And she's so young. The singer is very young. I forgot how old she is, but for her age, wow, like what an incredible singer, an incredible stage performer. So I'm very looking forward to see how the song plays out in May. Now I have San Marino. Her song Adrenalina was way better. It was better by miles. However, I don't hate Superstar. I think obviously it's not the best song, far from it. I don't think it will do very well, but personally I don't hate it. Like I enjoy listening to it.
So yeah, I think I will put it between Armenia and Bulgaria in my top 20.
Okay, up next we have Serbia. The song stands out from the rest. I think it's quite original. Like the atmosphere is quite dark and mysterious. Although I like how different it is from the others, I think it's quite memorable. It's not my favorite. Like
It will definitely not go in my top 10. Um, I don't think it will go in my top 20 either. Let me see. Yeah, it will definitely not go in my top 20 because I never listened to it. I think for now, let me see. Because I feel bad putting it in my non-qualifier, even though it's not my favorite. Let me put it in my top 25 for now. And I think I'm going to lower Germany, Montenegro, and Belgium again to my non-qualifier. Yeah.
now we have Sweden. So I watched Melody Festivalen. I try to watch it every year because Sweden is known as one of the best countries in Eurovision. And I love watching Melody Festivalen. I think I've been watching Melody Festivalen now for like over 4 years, 5 years. This time I only watched the final. It wasn't my favorite, it wasn't my personal winner. However, I don't hate the song.
So I think I'm gonna put it in my top 20.
Up next, we have Switzerland. So, Switzerland is another song that's not getting lots of love. The all the videos that I've seen, they have been quite negative regarding Switzerland. They have been saying, "Oh, Switzerland doesn't want to win this year. They already won, so they want to win again." I really like it. I mean, it's not my favorite. I don't think it will not be my top 10. However, I definitely don't hate the song.
So I think it will go in my top 20. So that means that another song has to go down to my top 25. So I think I'm gonna put Switzerland. Hmm. I think I'm gonna put it between Armenia and San Marino. Yeah, I think that's a good position to put in. So then Sweden has to go down and come into my top 25.
Okay, the last two songs. We have Ukraine and the UK. So, Ukraine. Similar to Portugal, I feel like every year Ukraine is heavily overrated. Sometimes I like the songs, but other times I feel like it is very, very overrated. Like, I don't get the hype over Ukraine. Okay, they're going through a war. Obviously, it's not a nice time for them. However, this is a song contest, not a sympathy contest.
So I would personally put it in my top 20. I think I will put it ahead of Austria. So Austria has to come down.
I hope this year the results are fair, and I hope people actually vote for the songs that they really like.
Lastly, we have the UK.
So UK's entry this year, it's a bit weird, chaotic, and I like it. I don't think it's in my top 10. It doesn't quite make it to my top 10. However, I think it's a very nice, catchy song.
In fact, I think I'm gonna put it. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it between Switzerland and San Marino. But that means that all the countries I have to fix some things. Hmm. I'm actually going to put. Hmm.
I think I'm gonna put Austria on my non-qualifier. Because when I listen to it, I don't hate the song. I'm like, okay, this is good. I don't hate it, but I don't really like it. But if I don't listen to the song, I don't remember how it sounds like. So, I mean, Sweden, I know how it sounds like. Estonia, yes. Latvia, yes. Serbia, yes. Although these two, not so much. Latvia and Serbia, I don't quite remember exactly how they sound like. But Austria, I can't remember at all. And I'm actually gonna put Belgium ahead of it because Belgium, I actually remember.
I think this is what I'm sticking with. So, my personal winner, of course, we have Malta, Aiden, Bella. Then in my top 10, I have Italy, Cyprus, Australia, Croatia, Moldova, Georgia, Romania, Greece, Norway, and Luxembourg. Those are the songs that I love listening to, and whenever they come, I sing with them, I vibe, and I really enjoy it. Then in my top 20, I have Finland, Albania, Denmark, Armenia, Switzerland, UK, San Marino, Bulgaria, Ukraine, and France. In my top 25, I have Lithuania, Sweden, Estonia, Latvia, and Serbia. And lastly, in my non-qualifier, I have Belgium, Austria, Montenegro, Germany, Portugal, Czech Republic, Poland, Azerbaijan, and Israel. So these are my top 35 songs in Eurovision. And if we look at that, if we look at how my top 35 are, this is my ideal scenario in semi-final one. I would qualify all of these, and the six countries that wouldn't qualify, in my personal opinion, should be Serbia, Belgium, Montenegro, Portugal, Poland, and Israel. So if we go ahead and look at the second semi-final, I wouldn't put through Switzerland, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Latvia, Czech Republic, and Azerbaijan.
Okay, like I said, this is my personal opinion. I hope none of you take any offense in what I said, or if you disagree with me, I hope you don't take any offense. If you agree with me or disagree with me, comment down below. I'm open for criticism. This is the Eurovision community, the best time of the year, in my opinion. for all Eurovision lovers like me. And I hope you enjoyed this video. See you again next week. Bye!